Hey everyone. In this video, I want to go over a really cool and also a very powerful formula that you can use to solve maybe more complicated looking logs, and that is the change of base formula. So the change of base formula goes like this. We're going to let A, B, and C be positive real numbers such that A and C are not equal to 1. We then have log A of B is equal to log C of B over log C of A. So this is a really cool formula, and it's also a pretty easy thing to prove as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the proof for this really quickly. So if we let x equal log A of B, okay, we would then have, this gives us from here that A to the x is equal to B. Okay, A to the x is equal to B. So from here, what we can do is we can take log base C of both sides. So we have log base C of A to the x is equal to log base C of B. And again, that works because if you do something to one side, you can do it, you have to do it to the other. And if you do the same thing to both sides, it keeps it equal. So we have log base C of A to the x is equal to log base C of B. And if you remember, we have the power rule for logarithms. So log base C of A to the x is going to be equal to x times log base C of A. And this is equal to log base C of B. So we'll keep that the same. And then if we solve for x, we can divide both sides by log base C of A. And these will cancel. And we have that x, which we said was equal to log base A of B, is equal to log base C of B over log base C of A. And therefore, you get your change of base formula, which we said was what it was at the beginning, okay? So you don't need to necessarily know the proof of this, but I figured I would show it to you since it's actually not too bad of a proof. It's very quick, very straightforward. But we can actually use this to calculate more complicated logs. Let's take a look at this first one here. Here we have log base 1/9 of 5. Now that's going to be pretty hard to type into a calculator unless you have a really fancy calculator, but even then there might be an easier way to type it, okay? So to do this, we can just use our change of base formula. So here what we'll notice that A here is equal to 1/9 and B here is equal to 5. So we can say that this is equal to log base C. So we can choose any base of C that we want. So for ease of writing and ease of putting it into a calculator, we can just do log base 10. So we'll just say log of B over log of A. So log of 5 over log of 1/9. And so let me do this on a calculator. So if you ever have to see this on homework, you'll be allowed to have a calculator for this. So we can use a calculator and plug this in. So let's see what we get. Log of 5 divided by log of 1/9. And that gives us negative 0.7324866, so on and so on, right? So that is what we get here for this one. Okay. Now let's try another one. Here we have log base 1/7 of 1/4. So here A is going to be equal to 1/7 and B is going to be equal to 1/4. So we can find that by just taking log of B over log of A. So log of 1/4 over log of 1/7. So let's plug this in. Log of 1/4 divided by log of 1/7. And I'm typing in on a calculator exactly what you're hearing here. So nothing too crazy to show on the calculator. But this is going to give us 0.7124, so on, right? So you're probably going to get irrational numbers from this. So there we go. So this is how you use the change of base formula to find more complicated logarithms.